Good day. How may I be of service with you today?
Hello, I'm contemplating on an investment of 10,000 pesos and I've heard that local various banks have many investment options and my aim is to make a well-informed choice.
That is a prudent decision. To assist you in making the optimal selection, I've devised a calculation framework based on your initial investment of 10,000 pesos. This analysis encompasses 3 different banks, each with distinct interest rates and a compounding intervals over a 15-year duration. Here are the particulars. Bank 1 extends an interest rate of 1.5% compounded annually, yielding an approximate future value of 12,502.32 pesos after 15 years. And here's a video explaining how did we get this value.
To get the value, let's use the formula A is equal to P times the quantity of 1 plus R over K raised to the power of KT, where A is the future value, P is the principal amount invested, T is the time in years, R is the interest rate, and K the number of times interest is compounded per year. The initial amount invested at 1.5% compounded annually. Our K here is 1. First, let's substitute all the given values in the formula. A is equals to 10 times the quantity of 1 plus 1.5% over 1 raised to the power of 1 times 15. Let's follow the rules of the PEMDAS. First, let's compute what's inside the parentheses, then the exponents, and lastly, we multiply. So now, we have A is equal to 10,000 times 1.25 and the answer is 12,502.32.
Bank 2 presents an interest rate of 1.35% compounded semi-annually, resulting in an anticipated future value of approximately 12,236.27 pesos.
Initial amount invested at 1.35% compounded semi-annually. Our K here is 2. Let's substitute the given values into our formula. We have A is equal to 10,000 times the quantity of 1 plus 1.35% over 2 raised to the power of 2 times 15. Let's follow the rule of PEMDAS. First, we need to compute what's in the parentheses, then the exponents, and lastly, we multiply. So we have A is equal to 10,000 times 1.22 and the answer will be 12,236.27.
And lastly, Bank 3 offers an interest rate of 1.4% compounded quarterly, leading to an estimated future value of roughly 12,332.26 pesos.
Initial amount invested at 1.4% compounded quarterly. The K here will be 4. Let's substitute the given values into the formula. We have A is equal to 10,000 times the quantity of 1 plus 1.4% over 4 raised to the power of 4 times 15. Let's use the PEMDAS rule, where we first compute what's inside the parentheses, next the exponents, then lastly we multiply. We have here A is equal to 10,000 times 1.23, which is 12,332.26.
So, do you have any specific inquiries or aspects you'd like to explore regarding these investment choices?
Thank you for presenting these details. It is evident that Bank 1 delivers the highest future value after 15 years. However, I am inquisitive about how the compounding frequency impacts on these outcomes.
An excellent question. Compounding frequency indeed exerts an influence on the eventual sum you'll procure. The more frequent the compounding, the greater investment's growth. As you earn interest not only on the principal amount, but also on the previously earned interest. In this instance, Bank 1 compounds interest annually, Bank 2 compounds semi-annually, and Bank 3 compounds quarterly. So, while Bank 1 boasts a slightly higher interest rate, Bank 2's semi-annual compounding occurs more frequently than Bank 1. As you can see, annual compounding and Bank 3, quarterly compounding is even more frequent. The discrepancy is the reason behind the variance in future values, with Bank 2 and Bank 3 closely approaching Bank 1.
And now, it is not solely about the interest rate, but also about the compounding frequency. What about the other factors, such as the bank's reputation and customer service?
Absolutely. Those factors hold significant importance as well. While interest rate and compounding frequency are pivotal in calculating returns, you should also take into action the bank's reputation, quality of customer service, associated fees, and accessibility of your funds when the need arises. It's vital to have trust and confidence in the financial institution.
Thank you. I'll reach out once again if I have arrived to a decision. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Wishing you a fantastic day ahead, and best of luck for your investment deliberations.